Oh, if we take this woman with us to Queen of Despair, we'll be very pleased as well. They are not still calling Aroha the damn Queen of Despair. All right, what is up, guys? We are now back with a new video. Today, we are going to go ahead and continue the after stories, and now we are going to watch stories 7 and 8. So, wow, this was some fun after stories. I know slowly we're almost done with this, and then after that, it's gonna be a minute till we get some more SDRA2 content again. And by a minute, I mean the dub for chapter 4. But enjoy the moment while we have them. So now we're going to go ahead and watch the white-haired magical girl. After Utsuroshima incident, Yoruko was returned to her daily life. Rumors were circulating that when in danger, a white-haired magical girl would save you. Upon hearing these stories, she went to look for her. Okay, let's get it. Time to view her story. Thank you so much, Dr. Kabuya. Oh my gosh, I forgot she was on her psychiatrist shit. Like literally she was going around helping a whole bunch of people. Bro, she's such a fucking queen, man. I swear she'll be top tier #1 queen till the day I die. Now things can change over time with other fangans, but as of right now, man, she is the truth. Thanks to you, Doctor, I was able to regain my everyday life. Like she really, that right there, that's a woman that deserves the generation symbols of hope. 100%. Don't thank me. All I did was listen to your story. God. Overcoming the wounds of the heart was entirely your own strength, so you don't need to thank me. Even so, if you hadn't listened to me, Doctor, I don't think I could have ever stood up again. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. Oh, look at her changing lives. Yoruko Kabuya. Back when she was a student, she pretended to be older and work as a hostess. However, she had a natural talent of listening to other stories because she's a listener. Everyone needs a Yoruko in their life. Everyone. I swear, everyone. Perfect. The most perfect woman. After humanity's greatest and most devastating tragedy, she used her talent to listen to the stories of many people. Thanks to Yoruko, the people she consoled were able to overcome their physical and mental suffering. I am sad too because I hope she's able to get herself some own type of closure, because she's listening to so many people's stories, but it's the same being offered to her. Now, if I was there, I'd be able to listen to her, hear her out any day of the week. But I hope she has somebody. Having treated countless of people's PTSDs, she gradually came to be called the symbols of the next generations of hope among them. And because of that, she became entangled in a certain incident. It was a horrifying experience that even Yoruko herself never wanted to recall. Honestly, I was so many dreadful moments in that killing game. Yet it was an experience she could never forget, one that completely changed her life immensely. Through the countless connections forged in that incident, Yoruko grows, faces despair, and learns many things. As a result, she survived that horrific incident, thank God. And even now, she uses that experience to heal people's minds. I love her. Oh my God, I love Yoruko so much, bro. By the way, Doctor, have you been facing any difficulties or trouble lately? Hold on. A patient that's asking the right questions. Difficulties? Well, for me, every day is the same. That kind of thing shouldn't happen, but if you ever find yourself in trouble, try asking the white-haired magical girl for help, because a miracle might happen. Haha. The white-haired magical girl, what's that? She's quite famous these days. She suddenly appeared in front of people in trouble, helps them, and then disappears. So I'm assuming that has to be the Sora Yuki combo. So Yuki, or how do you even give them a nickname that they're fused together? So what is it? You would say Yura, Soki. I'm bad at coming up with names. Let's continue. She causes phenomena that are completely impossible to explain scientifically, so at some point she earned the nickname Magical Girl. Oh my gosh, bro. Sora and Yuki deadass are going around like, still to this day, I still cannot believe they literally destroyed an entire bridge. Collapsed that, John. Bro, if I'm a construction worker, I would be pissed. I would have been so mad if that happened to me. Oh, why you here, magical girl? Who causes a phenomenon that can't be explained scientifically? Oh yeah, well, I think it's all half exaggerated rumors and everyone just passed it around as a joke. Still, there's definitely someone like a random volunteer who goes around helping people. There are quite a few eyewitnesses reports. I see. Doctor, what's wrong? No, it's nothing. Oh, she's getting some flashbacks thinking about that. Anyway, shall we wrap up today's session? You don't have to take the medicine I brought unless your condition worsens. Yes, thank you. Bro, anyone that's lucky to be a patient for Yoruko is fucking blessed. Oh my god. I could listen to this woman all damn day. So today's scheduled appointment is over. I'm exhausted. I know it's tough. As soon as the session ended, Yoruko immediately switched to off mode and flopped onto the office sofa without even turning on the lights. Even just the number of people seeking counseling for her, the simple next generation of hope was dozens a day. Damn, so she is working straight overtime helping so many people. She had never once thought it was a hassle, but even for her, this workload was, that's what I was gonna say. Bro, can we get a second patient? Like somebody else that can step in for her or something? Like, bro, she can't be doing all these hours, bro. She needs her some time too, man. Bro, after everything she went to, she deserves a nice long fucking vacation. But of course, she can't have that because she's helping so many people out there. Really does suck. Oh? Yoruko's smartphone vibrating, signaling an incoming message. Yoruko rolled over half-heartedly, fumbled to pick up her smartphone and check the screen. Yoruko Kabuya, long time no see. This is Ray Makara, acting director of the Kizuragi organization. Yes! 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 That is what I love to hear. Oh my god. Thank you. I'm so happy at least Ray is keeping in touch with her. Because, bro, she needs somebody. When you think about this now, right? Active director, meaning Tsurugi has already dipped. God knows where he is. A lot of people believes he's dead. And he just himself, which that sucks. The latter wants me to try to believe that he just decided to say, well, I mean, he was already in his dying deathbed, so at this point I could see that. But I just feel like I would have hoped I would rather it be like Tsurugi left to like, he just disappeared off the face of the earth. He just was like, I'm just gonna go out and try to go live life. But knowing his style and how much of a policeman he really was as an ultimate, trying to do so much justice probably broke him. But damn. So Ray stepping in is freaking amazing, but also so sad. Also, another thing I did not realize at the time, Ray has actually lost, I'm assuming Tsurugi's dead, she's lost literally everybody. There is not a single soul left from Danganronpa Another. Not a lick. Every single cast member died and she's the only one. And it sounds insanely crazy to think about that, like, she was all alone as a kid and is all alone IRL. So I'm hoping that this with Yoruko and Ray, they have their little communication back and forth going with each other, because at least give her some comfort too. That mean they both need it, to be fairly honest. All right, sorry for that little tangent. I just thought it was insane. I'm leaving this message to discuss the restoration work on the Neo World program MK2. Do not tell me y'all gonna start this up. Bro, if y'all start up an MK2 program, y'all about to bring Lil Nooch out of retirement and we're gonna get an SDRA 3. I'm just joshing you. I know damn well that man is done with this game, but still, I would have find that so funny. They're starting up the MK2 program and then someone else swoops in and now boom, we right back in it again. We're currently testing a process that extracts only specific data within the program, but since the data volume of the Neo World program is so massive, we haven't attained any meaningful results yet. However, since the basic design direction is being established, we will mobilize the information team personnel and make a little more effort so that we can inform you of positive results as soon as possible. Below that, there was a long message left by Ray, but Yoruko closed the message window without reading further. Sora. Oh, I did forget. My fault. Is she's trying to start, because I did forget. She's probably trying to start up the program to see if Sora is still in there. But Sora should be mixed in with Yuki. So both of them should be in Akane's body right now. That is my assumption. All right. Are you still there? You. I wonder what you might be doing by now. I miss you so much. Oh my gosh. I know, bro. Oh my god. The dynamic duo. They were the greatest duo. Sora Yuki. No, Sora Yoruko. That was a top tier fucking duo. Soruko. I'm telling you. After the incident that day, Ray would send messages like this every time in order to keep the promise that she made with her own words. But honestly, doesn't seem like there's been any progress. I mean, it's hard. Bro, that program is literally insanity. And it took a fucking AI program doing 5 million gajillion freaking tries. I mean, that was just to get ultimate luck, but like, still though, bro, you needed AI Mikado to like really work that program to a T. It's not even certain whether they'll be able to meet again before Yuruko's lifespan comes to an end. Oh, that's so, Joe, that's killing my soul just thinking about it. That's why Yuruko tried not to hold on to hope and deliberately buried herself in work in an effort to forget, but as expected, there was no way she forgets so easily. Like, I'm so sad that like Yoruko is literally by herself. Like, I'm thinking about this right now. Like, Ray is trying her best, but like at the same time, like she is still alone, like all alone. She's helping a whole bunch of patients, and who's looking out for her? It's depressing. It wasn't only Sora. After the incident that day, Kaguya gained many things, but at the same time, she also lost many things. Her precious friends either couldn't make it out into reality or they disappeared from sight. Yup. As for the others, they were criminals and not even worth dealing with. She couldn't feel at ease with the organization either. Yup. That's why, although Yoruko received a scouting offer from the Kizaragi Foundation, she turned it down and returned to her current. And it's valid. It's so valid. After everything that the Kizaragi Foundation has put them through, even now with Tsurugi leave, it's still always gonna put a bad taste in her mouth. She's not gonna be able to go back to that work, so it makes sense. Man, you could say that was Yoruko's own PTSD. I mean, truly valid PTSD. She survived the horrific murder school trip, but it's the aftermath left Yoruko with deep feelings of loss and lasting scars. Yup, the reason Yoruko continued with counseling was because while treating her patient's wounds, she also wanted to heal on her own. Oh my god, I love you. It was then, suddenly, something she had heard during counseling session just a moment earlier flashed through Yuruko's mind. The white-haired magical girl. Yup. Yoruko immediately logged onto social media and began searching for related info. A friend of mine was kidnapped by the remnants of Despair, but a white-haired magical girl saved them. For some reason, the Despair's guns misfired. What? Okay, yeah, that has to be Sora and Yuki. A lost child was crying, and a white-haired magical girl made a balloon out of thin air. Ah! Okay, hold the hell up. Sora and Yuki deadass was like, "Oh, I just saved this child, right? Let me go ahead and show y'all something." Bing! Pulled out the straight balloon. Here you go. Like, what? I had a thin air as a gift and helped them find the children's parents. The roads were severely jammed because of the heavy snowfall, but when the white-haired magical girl appeared, the snow all melted as if by magic? Okay, hold on. This might be super OP. I'm not gonna lie. This duo combo mixed together is insanity. As melted as if by magic. This is the real magic. The rumored white-haired magical girl is incredibly beautiful. There's a photo in the thread. This is... Damn! Hold the fucking phone. Hashtag magical white-haired girl. Does that shit say 571 retweets? Oh, they're generational. They are generational. They are saving. There's about that to me. That looks like 35 comments. Okay, hold on. But the like department is ass. I don't know if that's meant to be like, because we don't see those other two numbers in the side. Like, I'm looking hard as hell down there in that bottom. That looks like it's only like 14 likes. I mean, it looks so split, so it has to be more than that, like over 1,000. That's what I'm assuming. But them damn retweets, 571 is insanity. In the blurry out of focus photo, the woman was wearing, sorry if I end up skipping that by accident. The woman was wearing dark gray raincoat, so her face wasn't clearly visible, but there was something strangely familiar about her. Yep, you know exactly. Come on, Yuki. Yoruko knew the true. Oh, I'm stupid. My fault. I did forget. To me, I'm assuming that they got mixed up, but it was supposed to be Yuki takes over Akane Taira's body. But we still don't know who's really what. So I'm just going to go with the assumption that both of them got into his body. Yoruko knew the true identity of the white-haired magical girl. He was a friend who had once shared life and death struggling together with him on Utsuroshima. It was Yuki Maeda. The real body of Sora, whom Yoruko longed for. Yuki Maeda resided within Akane Taira's body. Okay, I'll just assume it's Yuki then, because that's what they're saying here. So, my bad. This matter is entangled with an immense web of cause and effect, so no one other than those directly involved know the truth about it. No, perhaps even the ones involved don't fully understand it themselves. That day, right after emerging from the Neo World program MK2, Yuki suddenly vanished without a trace. There was absolutely no reason for him to run, yet neither the Kizaki organization nor Yoruko knew why he chose to disappear. But let me tell you something, all right? And let me explain to you this why. Yuki, and to me, it's valid that he did this. So hear me out. You're saying there's no reason for him to leave, right? Imagine I'm living an absolutely normal fucking lifestyle. I lost all of my family members. A fucking AI program destroyed my body to the most molecular level that they only fucking kept the brain. And now I'm living in another body, not living as myself who I was originally intended, all because of some fucked up diabolical plan that AI Mikado was trying to go for by trying to take over Akane Taira's body to get ultimate luck to destroy the fucking world. And the Kizuragi Foundation is part of the situation because they had someone, and I'm telling you, I know most of it's not his fault. Like Teruya, that nothing he could do about it. Rei, they both got fucking scammed. Everyone got scammed. And Tsurugi did some ridiculous shit. Ridiculous methods to try to save that. Even though I will say, to this day, I don't know what could have happened. If Tsurugi never did that deal with Shobai, who fucking knows what could have happened? So it's like, I get him, but it still fucking sucks. So I lost my entire life and you want me to stop and talk to you guys? Are you fucking kidding me? Hell no. I'm out. I'm so out. You got me messed up. After everything I got put through, what else is there to talk about? So valid from Yuki. Me personally, I see the realism in here. This shit is so valid. So he's probably just going around trying to save the world one day at a time. You cannot tell me that what Yuki went through and him leaving was not justified. That's just me personally. All right, let me continue. Sorry about that. According to Rei, he showed himself only once after that, but when Hashimoto Shobai knew Ueji escaped, but after that, no one saw Yuki again. But now, of all times, in a place like this, hey man, he gotta chill sometimes. Yuko's heart began to race. What had happened to Yuki? Why was he wielding a power so close to divine luck, the very power Sora had once said she would take responsibility for? This is the assumption of why I'm saying that it has to be them mixed. Because if Sora said she was supposed to take over the power, unless Sora literally herself lied like shit and said, I'm going to take over this power, but instead I'm going to allow Yuki to go into the body and give him divine luck, then I guess that's also valid too if she has the power to do that, which I guess she can since freaking Utsuro passed on divine luck over to Akane. So If that's possible, then maybe she did. But to me, it makes me feel like it's fused. I know I've said this so many times, but you get what I'm trying to say. She said she would take responsibility for it. Perhaps it wasn't even certain whether the one who fled back then was truly Maeda. Not a single thing was clear. Exactly. Even so, it was clear that the woman in the photo was someone connected to Yoruko. If she could meet him, he might finally be able to untangle the knot that had tightened in her heart since the incident. Even aside from that, Yuki was a precious friend to Yoruko. There was no way she wouldn't want to see the comrade who had overcome hardship together with him and return to reality. Agreed. Man, that's crazy. Hello? It's you, my patient. I'm sorry, but could we reschedule tomorrow's appointment? Yes, something suddenly came up. Oh, what's going on? After that day, whenever she wasn't working, wherever she had a spare moment, Yoruko was always searching for the white-haired magical girl. If the person from rumored was truly her friend, then Kaguya had no choice but to find him. There was only one reason. Because he was her friend. Aside from Sora, who remained in the virtual world, waiting through endless time, he was the only friend still alive in reality. If she had even the slightest clue about his whereabouts, it was only natural to search him. Damn, so she spent all her time. So she'd be working all day, and then free time, she'd be searching for freaking Yuki. But was it impossible after all? I suppose so. If he were that easy to find, I would have found him long ago. Several weeks passed, but Kaguya was unable to find the white-haired magical girl. Damn, she was been doing this for fucking weeks. Dude, I feel so bad for her every time. Damn, I'm so sorry for Yoruko. Even though there were plenty of reported sightings on social media and elsewhere during that time, he never appeared before Yoruko's eyes. She even began to wonder if the magical girl was deliberately avoiding Yoruko. I mean, that's a possibility too. Maeda, I don't know why you won't meet me, but if that's your choice, I'll respect it. There must be a reason, right? Yoruko finally decided to give up. Waiting to meet Yuki might perhaps have been nothing more than Yoruko's own selfish desires. Maybe now simply isn't the right time. If she doesn't grow impatient and just waits, perhaps they'll be able to meet someday. As long as he was alive, that was enough. Even if it was only a sighting on social media, simply confirming that he was alive was something gained. Let's go back. Starting tomorrow, I'll focus on my counseling again. Okay, so she took the day off to search her all day. Just as Yoruko finally gathered her thoughts and was about to return to her everyday life, it happened. What's going on? Oh! What? Who are you? Bro, they are not about to jump my queen. They are not about to fucking jump my queen. No way. Who are these fucking 4 individuals? She had sensed a strange presence before she knew it. Several men and women were standing behind Yoruko. With cold, expressionless faces, they silently stared at Yoruko. This is the woman, right? Oh! Yes, she's the one from the Next Generation Symbols of Hope, a counselor. Good. Looks like we found the right one. Those damn hope freaks. Oh, if we take this woman with us to Queen of Despair, we'll be very pleased as well. They are not still calling Aroha the damn Queen of Despair. Dog. Aroha is on a generational run, faking this shit out, being the so-called Queen of Despair. Oh my gosh. Yo, please, Yoruko, get away. Yeah, I just can't believe Aroha is really out here just doing all this shit. Like, she really got all these followers swooning over her. Crazy. Doing anything in their power. I just don't understand. If capturing her alive proves difficult, you could just kill her. Even that alone would mean one less piece of hope left in this world. No! Huh? The Queen of Despair? What is that supposed to... You guys are remnants of despair? I can't believe there are still people like you around. This is the only time you'll be able to act so relaxed. Once the Queen of Despair regains her strength, the world will be swallowed by despair once again. So, become a sacrifice for despair. Someone pulled out a knife! The remnant of despair drew their weapons. There were 5 of them? Oh my god, it is 5 of them. It wasn't a large number, but Yoruko was What do you mean it wasn't a large number? It's Yoruko versus 5 of these freaking people. Bro. Please, she's running. Cut her off. Yoruko sprinting at full speed without looking back. It was reckless. Coming this far into such a scheduled place in search for my Eda has been a mistake. The world may have stabilized a great deal, but some parts were still like this. Oh, okay, all right, let me stop. A world once consumed by despair doesn't heal so easily. Yo, she is dipping. What should I do? Should I contact Ray? No, it'll be too late. It takes at least 10 minutes just to reach the nearest part of town. Oh God, what do I do? What do I do? Oh God, no, please. Yoruko tried to think of some way to survive as she ran, but it was hopeless. Kaguya had no weapons and she hadn't learned any self-defense either. Oh no! They're about to capture her. They're about to capture her. Please don't die. Please don't die. It was very late at night, and since the streets had not yet begun to recover, there are a few people around. It was no wonder that the remnants of despair were roaming about. Yuko kept blaming herself for not being careful. She really wanted to see Yuki so bad. Do you really think I'm gonna die in a place like this? I survived even monsters worse than Mikado. Ooh, you already know what those monsters are. You know what those monsters are. Yup. This is a life Sora saved. This is a life Sora saved for me. How can I lose to nobodies like them? Talk your stuff, Yoruko. Did she trip? Oh no, don't tell me she tripped just as Yoruko was stealing herself. She ended up tripping. Bro, if they kill her, I'm not watching no more after stories. I am done. If these remnants of despair come in and kill my queen, bro, this game gonna feel my wrath. But she tripped over a fucking stone. This is insane. A sharp pain shot through her ankle, and when she tried to stand up, her body would. Oh no! Soon after, the sound of remnants' despair footsteps could be heard not far away. Oh God, no! Oh God, no! Sora! As her last remaining hopes fade away, Yuko could only squeeze her eyes and shut and call out a name of a dear friend. Trembling in fear, Yuko braced herself for the despair that was about to descend upon her. Oh no, please! But even after quite some time had passed, nothing happened to Yoruko. Huh? Not only did nothing happen, but strangely, the surroundings had grown quiet. When Yoruko opened her eyes, an astonishing sight unfolded before her. The remnants of despair who had been chasing Yoruko were, for some reason, lying collapsed on the ground. For a moment, they looked dead, but judging by the slight rise and fall in their chests, they seemed to be merely asleep. Oh, so they got knocked out. They're asleep all of a sudden? What are these guys? And the moment Yoruko took a step towards the street to move to a safer place, let's go! That's what I'm fucking talking. The aura, the absolute aura. Yo, nah, that pose is so tough. Oh my God. This is so. Yo, I'm so happy right now. I'm so fucking happy right now. Just when you need them most, when you needed Yuki most. Yuki / Shori. That's what I'm gonna say in my theory right now. It has to be both of them. They come through. That is so tough. There she is. Bathed softly in the moonlight, there stood the figure of the white-haired magical girl. Let's go. Sora? No. That's not it. Yuki. Staying quiet. Please give me a sign. He was the person Yoruko had been desperately searching for over the past few weeks. She called out that name, but the white-haired magical girl gave no reply. And without even looking at Yoruko's face, the figure turned and began walking away to some unknown area. To somewhere unknown. Please give us some closure. I need closure. What happened? Please. Wait, Yuki. Was it you who saved me? How did you know? No, more importantly, I've been looking for you this whole time. What happened? Have you been doing okay? After that day? What? In her confusion, Yoruko blurted out words at random, unable to organize her thoughts. But then she realized something. Why she hadn't been able to meet Yuki until now, and why Yuki wasn't saying a single word. She recalled the last image of Yuki she had seen on Utsuro, something only Kaguya knew from that day. She recalled the last image of Yuki she had seen on Utsuro, something only she knew that day? No, Yuki wasn't the only one Yoruko remembered. All the memories of that day. Everything she had seen, heard on that island, the place that had turned her life upside down, flashed through her mind like a streak of light. And at last, she understood. Having realized everything, Yoruko took a light breath and carefully opened her mouth towards the figure. Yes, there was only one thing Yoruko needed to stay here and now. Oh, because everything flashed back on her. Okay, got you. Yoruko, thank you. Fucking. This is, I swear to God. Oh my gosh. This, my queen for life. Oh my God. She realized, she was like, after all the trauma we've been, nothing else needs to be said. I just want to thank you for everything. I got a chance to see you in person. I'm going to release my energy. All the sadness, pain, sorrows, everything I went through, all my PTSD, I'm letting it all go. Just thank you for saving my life. Oh! Now I'm sure one of you guys are going to probably give me, there's probably some more meaning to this, but like as of right now, I'm interpreting this like we've been through hell together. Just thank you. That's it. That's all that's needed to be said. Fucking phenomenal. I'm okay now. Yup. Oh my God. As if she had been waiting for those words, the figure finally began to slowly turn around and looked at Yoruko's face. That's Yuki. That smile, that's fucking Yuki. Oh my God, so that confirms that. Oh my God. This game, bro, is so generational. Oh my goodness. That smile, clear as day, show proof. That is his smile, clear as day. Damn. That is insane. I see. Today's your last session as well, ma'am. Boy, I'm so happy. It's Yuki didn't have to say a word. I wanted some closure that I think he would speak, but I totally get it. It's understandable. Truly. Thank you for everything all this time. I don't know how I could ever repay this kindness. There you go, saying that again. I told you, didn't I? I was the one who overcame those emotional wounds and stood back up as you entirely through your own strength. If you truly feel that grateful to me, then please help other people as well. There are still many people in this world who've been hurt, just like we were. Oh my God. And now life has been brought back to her from counseling because she let all that pain go. My fucking goat, man. My goat, my queen, beautiful, smart. She's everything, bro. She's literally everything. Yoruko is everything. Oh my goodness. Doctor, I understand. I'll make sure to become someone who heals other people's wounds as well. That's the right spirit. All right then. Please take care on your way home, and please always be careful on dark roads at night. Oh yeah, Yoruko, you won't do that dumb shit again, please. Please, cause honestly, but I would have been so interested to see what other route would have happened if they kidnapped Yoruko and took her to Aroha. That probably would have been a funny ass interaction. I don't know if it would have been funny or I don't know if it would have been terrifying, because Aroha would have been there, but Shobai also wouldn't be there. I don't know what Shobai would have done to Yoruko after all this time. Who knows? Yeah, I just don't know if he's still like that devious person or is like, we've been through all this shit together, whatever, you know? Damn. Puts a fucking smile on my face. God, this game is so good. Phew. I worked hard again today. I'm exhausted. As soon as her consolations were over, Yoruko immediately switched into office mode and threw herself onto the office sofa without even turning on the lights. Again? Are you serious? There were dozens of people each day who sought counseling from her, the symbol of next generation of hope. Bro, can someone get her some... Okay, does Yoruko just have her own office? Just her own office and is making money somehow in her own office. Please, Yoruko, if you're on your own, please hire somebody else. There's gotta be some other hope out there that has just a way with words that can help you, because you are dying doing this right now. Like, girl, my queen, you need a break too. You need it. She has never once thought of it as a nuisance. Okay, all right, okay, my fault. My bad for questioning you. But even for her, this workload was overwhelming. That's what I'm saying. After that day, Yoruko returned once more to an ordinary life with nothing particularly special about it. But the part of her heart that has always felt empty was now filled, with warmth and comfort. Thank you, Yuki. Thank you for coming through. Thank you. Nothing seems to have changed, and yet there was something that had definitely changed. Oh, gotta be Ray again. A vibration from Yoruko's smartphone signaled the incoming message. With a slightly brighter expression than usual, Yoruko picked up her smartphone and checked the screen. On the screen, as always, there was a message from Ray, and Yoruko slowly began to read it. Oh! And like usual, she drew in a breath as if slightly surprised. Oh, she's laughing. Bro, I hope those two, like, they have to bond together at this point. Like, Ray has lost everyone, and Yoruko deadass lost everyone. At this point, they are really fending for themselves. They gotta, like, be able to connect with each other and be, like, bestest of friends now, because that's all they really only got each other after all the tragic things that they've went through. Oh my god. Oh my god. And gently showed a small smile. Damn, that was phenomenal. Oh my god, it was so good to see Yoruko again. Oh my goodness, it was so good to see her. It's such a sad story. Every time I think about it, like, someone as sweet and kind of a soul as her to get put into this situation will always devastate me. And the fact that Ray has lost everybody and Yoruko has lost everybody, but I'm so happy that Yoruko got closure by Yuki coming through. That's one thing I will gladly say about this. Man, that was awesome. Oh my goodness, that was so awesome. I will miss you, girl. I truly will. To the day I die, you'll never be forgotten. I swear. All right, now let's go to Shinji Kasai, firefighter who always takes the lead rescuing people. With every person he saved, the burn scars on his body multiply. Even with the doctor's advice, he refuses to abandon his sense of heroism. Oh, okay. Let's go and get into Shinji. And it's Ando helping my guy Shinji. Sir, if you move like that, it'll hurt more. Please bear with it just a little longer. Yes, sir. By the way, I didn't realize Dr. Ando's hospital for that renowned specialist was this close. I haven't been in this neighborhood long, so I was unsure which hospital to go to, but I'll be relying on you often from now on. No, don't worry about relying on us. The less you come to the hospital, the better. You're the patient, Mr. Kasai, right? I know who you are. You appeared on TV quite a bit in those firefighter specials, haven't you? You know, look at Shinji. I miss you, man. Damn. A generational character too. Oh my god. The emotions are flowing back from all the gameplay I went through with this man after everything he's been through. Oh, you know me? That's an honor. I want to say I thought very highly of you though. What? Why is that? I don't really like people who don't take care of their own bodies. Mr. Kasai, you need to prioritize your body a bit more. Look at these injuries. How much have you overworked yourself? I'm sorry. He's trying to save lives. It's all right. For now, take these medications and let's check your condition again in 3 days. And for at least the next 2 weeks, any strenuous activities or exercises strictly prohibited. Got it? Yes, I was planning to do nothing during the day off and just rest with my family. Aww. What's happening? Is there an earthquake? No, there's nothing on my phone. What? This is an emergency call alert. After finishing his appointment and packing up, Kasai pulled out his smartphone and checked messages. Face clearly showed his confusion. Emergency. Second emergency call, E-type. Due to an overturned tanker, multiple collisions, and a fire on Mitakuku Rainbow Bridge, Olo-san personnel must respond immediately. Oh! An accident? Wait! Seeing Kasai's smartphone on screen, Under hurriedly turned on the TV in the examination room. On the TV, a caption read, "Breaking news, over 30 vehicles, including trucks, involved in a chain collision?" Brother, that's one of the most scariest things I don't want to hear. That sounds like Final Destination type vibes. Y'all probably don't know. If y'all don't know about Final Destination, boy, that'd be something. On Rainbow Bridge, while reporting on the chaotic scene, as soon as Ando saw the news, his face turned pale and he shouted to the nurse behind him, "Mr. Mimura, issue a code yellow in the hospital immediately. Burn and trauma patients are going to flood in. Hurry. Mr. Kasai, for now, don't push yourself and stay at home." Mr. Kasai, he did not dip. Mr. Kasai, yo, when I tell you Shinji is a true firefighter at fucking heart. That man said, no time to waste. I know I need to heal my body. No time to waste. Lives gotta be saved. Mr. Kasai, this guy really, yep. Ando rushed to find Kasai, but he had already dashed out of the examination room. Bro, strong as hell and quick as ever. You can't hate the guy. It's cold. It hurts. Is anyone there? Oh my god. Oh my god. I know that face clear as day. That is literally Kanata. Oh my god, so they're showing the backstory of Shinji, because they said that Shinji had saved Kanata. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Wow. The child was growing among the piles of twisted metal, pressing down on their small body. Through the piles of the twisted metal blocked their view. They could roughly understand the situation from the screams of people and their wailing sirens, that they were in hell right now. Oh my god, she's in pain. Look at her. That is so, oh my god, she's going through it. The flames surrounding the child were heating up the cars that had turned into twisted metal. The child couldn't feel the heat. The child, on the contrary, felt cold. If they could move their body, they would have wanted to jump into the fire, into the flames. Oh my god, she's dying. Mom, it hurts. How did it come to this? It was supposed to be a fun family trip, so why was they suffering like this here? The child, unwillingly to accept the sudden misfortune, clung desperately to a thread of hope, but sure enough, by the time the screams around them began to subside, the children's presence slowly started to run out. Oh my gosh, she started to die. That's definitely Kanata. That's definitely Kanata. Her family, no. They will come. A hero will come. Clinging to a fragile thread of hope, a child quietly murmured amidst their fading senses that a miracle would happen, just like they had seen in comics. A hero would appear and save them. No, I can't cry again. I've already cried at YTTT. I can't cry here. I cannot cry here. Nope. I can't. Nope. I just can't. Holding on to that belief, they refused to let go of the thread of consciousness. However, the child was wise and intelligent for their age. Unfortunately, that's why they could understand that comics are just comics, and in reality, such a hero wouldn't suddenly appear. At the very moment, the child realized the truth, was finally about to let go of everything and slip into a deep sleep. with a brilliant light pouring down, a hero appeared. Oh, Shinji saved the fucking day, bro. Shinji Kasai that day saved countless of people who had been waiting to die on that bridge. Despite other firefighters urging him that it was impossible and that it was already too late, he pushed through that flame and pulled people out of hell. I wonder also, is this the same scenario where he went in, got a bunch of people out, but his partner died in the process? Or I don't know if that was another incident. Regardless, he fucking saved the day. Among them were people who lost loved ones that day, but Kasai went even further, stepping into the help with the aftermath. He spent his own money to support the victims. I love this guy, bro. I love Shinji, bro. He's too good. He's too fucking good. That is a hero among all heroes. Spent his own money to support the victims, tirelessly helping them to recover from PTSD even just a little. Thanks to that, many people remember Kasai. Even as time passed and would visit him regularly to express their gratitude. He is the truest of symbols of hope. Generational symbols of hope. Oh. But after that day, Kasai was no longer able to work as a firefighter. Oh. Because of, okay, I'm assuming now because of the incident. And he's back here again. How's your health these days, Mr. Kasai? Well, it's always the same, but thanks to Dr. Ando, I'm able to move. So I'm no longer a firefighter. I guess there's no way for it to get worse. I'm sorry. What for? That day, I should have done whatever it took to stop you from going to the scene. If I hadn't pushed you that hard back then, your health wouldn't have deteriorated like this and you wouldn't have had to quit being a firefighter. Oh, doctor, you're saying that again? Even if you don't feel responsible, it's not your fault. Even if I hadn't gone to the Rainbow Bridge that day, I would have overexerted myself in a similar situation eventually. Moreover, those were all decisions I made on my own. Yup, it's entirely my responsibility for not listening to you. Mr. Kasai, you're truly an amazing person. I respect you. Oh my God, he's so respectable, man. Oh my God. Damn! I'm sorry for the rude words I said when we first met. Like, not thinking highly of you. Wow, doctor, please lift your head. You're just as incredible as anyone else. That, aside from that, speaking of the Rainbow Bridge, you just reminded me. How is Kanata doing? That's what I'm saying. I knew it. I was like, instantly, I knew off the top of my head it had to be her. Kanata? Of course. Recently, the rehabilitation is all finished and they're back going to school. Ah, that's a relief. Kanata was such a bright child, so I'm sure they'll grow up to be an amazing person. Stop. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Bro, after learning everything, it hits my soul even that much harder. Like, to grow up to be an amazing person. She did, and to die in the fucking worst way because she got put into a killing game. Oh my. Oh, no. That's so sad. Would it be okay if I visit soon? I haven't seen them since they were discharged. About that, actually. Oh, hello. What's wrong? Oh, is that Kanata? What are you doing here? Actually, when I told them Mr. Kasai was coming for an appointment today, they insist on meeting you and followed me all the way to the examination rooms to say hello. Oh, perfect laugh, Shinji. Perfect laugh. Is that so? You cute little thing. It's good to see you. How have you been? Yes. Oh my God. Shinji is a true hero. Hero amongst all heroes. Mr. Kasai? Huh? Thank you so much for saving me that day. I really wanted to say this to you in person. I don't think I was able to properly speak back then because of the aftermath of the accident. Kanata, I already told my father, but I want to become a doctor. And that she fucking did. Well, she became an ultimate. I don't remember if she actually became a true doctor. That was prestige enough to become big. She basically was dead as a doctor. This game has so much pain involved. It's actually insane. The future that we could have had with Kanata. I'm telling you, she would have been in the Kizuragi Foundation, the most prestigious of prestige doctors, and life would have been so great. But of course. A doctor? Like Dr. Ando? Yes, I want to become an amazing person like you and my father and save people too. I thought it would be a way to repay my father and you who saved my life. What did you say? Dr. Ando, is this child really an elementary school student? How does this child have such an admirable and mature way of thinking? Cause she's the fucking GOAT. Kanata has always been a smart child. Even before meeting us, I'm often amazed by them as well. Mr. Kasai, do you think I could become a great doctor? Oh, 100%. 100%? 100%. 100%. 100%, man. 100%. No! Of course, Kanata. You will one day be the hope of the medical field, following in Dr. Ando's footsteps. God. Kasai gently smiled as he patted the little girl's messy hair. From this day forward, the relationship between Kasai and Ando became even closer, and they occasionally held small family gatherings on weekends. That's so fucking nice. Although Kasai had quit being a firefighter, his passion to protect others remained unchanged, and he continued to do what he could. However, none of the 3 people in the examination room knew at the time. Yep. That the small, fragile child would a few years later become a high school student and enroll on Host Peak Academy and get put in such a hellish situation and die the worst imaginable death possible out of this entire... The sweetest fucking soul in this entire game dies in the most excruciating way. It's part of me like that, where it's like, I understand Kenji trying to do whatever it takes to save the children because he didn't know that all the children were killed by Monokuma, but doing it in that fucking way, and at least bro, he already got Kakeru. It just, it's all around, it's just fucking sad. It's just so depressing. That the kind of doctor would eventually join an organization that does not forgive evil. That the brave hero who doesn't take care of his body would become involved in a huge incident on the island. I know it is. And the fact that only one of the 3 would survive, Ando, left all by himself. No one knew. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm ending it right there. No, that's enough for me. Because if I keep going, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I was gonna do all 4, but I realized, nah, that if I keep going, I might lose my mind some more. I really can't. Nope. I thought so. I can't. I'm done. I'm done. It's too much sadness that's welling up in me, and I can't have another crying scene again. I cannot have another crying episode. So, wow. Phenomenal stories. Another phenomenal 2 stories. Damn, these aftermath stories hit the soul, bro. All right, now we are down to 2 left. Something with Setsuka and what's happening with Utsuroshima after everything happened. And then we'll end it off with the credits, what will happen next episode. So I want to thank every single one of you so much for watching this video. I do truly appreciate all the support that you guys do for me. I love you guys all so much. I thank you so much for supporting me and everything that I do. You guys don't understand how much I love this game. Truly, to this day, I'm so thankful that I got a chance to play this. And I'll say it some more. The next episode will be the last for all the side stories until we see Dub return back again. So thank you very much for all of your guys' time. I do appreciate you all so very much. And then I will be seeing y'all all in the next episode. So for the final set of side stories, next episode, later.